Hi and welcome to this week's video. This week we have the builders here, we do the first fix plumbing, and we also go to Castelo Branco to get some bathroom fittings, baths and showers and etc. Morning. So the builder hasn't showed up this morning because of the really bad weather, and I can't say I blame him. He did give us a message to say he wouldn't be coming, so you know, all's good. But it does give me a chance to sort out one or two little problems which I made on this stud wall. I'll just show you what they are. So one of the problems is, the main problem is I only drilled these holes to suit the wires and forgot the size for the conduiting. The only problem with that is the only drill I have to do it with is a spade bit, which obviously needs a centre so that it doesn't skip about all over like so. So I'm just going to gently try and get these, make these holes through. So there's one which wants to go on a slope so that the wire doesn't have a big bend on it. And then I've got three more pieces of wood to drill through these noggins to get the wire through. And because the socket's going on the other side of this piece, I'm going to slope that just so the hole comes through at an angle and goes down to the plug without it having a funny kink in it, I think. I'm still thinking about that one. I'll let you know what I do. The electrician, when he was here, did leave a couple of bits, so I'm going to try and mark out the hole in the plaster board and cut that out, ready for the first fix wiring. And then I'm going to run some conduit in from the box, which I'll fasten to this side, up through the hole and into the loft. But I'm not going to put any internal wire in, you know, the 3-core actual electrical cable in. I'll leave that to the electrician when he comes, and same with fitting the sockets and what have you. I can do that myself, but I'm not going to, because he's got to come back and do quite a few other pieces, such as swapping switches round, putting some new sockets into Ellie Roses, so we'll leave that at that. And then the other thing I want to do is these holes for the pipe work. Yeah, I've made a little bit of a boo-boo there, in that I did slope them to go upwards into the loft. Don't know whether you can see that from there. So these two holes go at a bit of a slope in that way, which will give it less of a bend for pipe work, sort of not having to go square down. But the only problem is I made them go that way, diagonally up that way, and the place where they're coming from is diagonally that way. So I'm just going to run a bigger drill bit up there and just make these holes a bit bigger. And all the way through as well, because I didn't put them all the way through, just in case we changed our mind of where they were going, but that's where they're going, so we're okay with that. So I do have a big SDS drill bit which I'm going to try and make the hole through. I'm just using my normal battery drill. The chuck's fastened the drilling okay, and I hope it's going to hold it okay. Seems to run square, so hopefully we'll be alright like that. Otherwise I'll have to go and get my SDS drill out and all cables and everything, but this drill has plenty of power, so it should do this. So I've got these two holes right through to the loft space, as you can see. That weren't too bad really. And I've also made these holes here bigger. Weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought the drill would throw itself all over the place, and, but I set off really slow, marked it, and then continued through. The only change I've made was where I was going to make that one bigger, I've actually put a hole a bit closer to where the socket's going to go. So the socket will mount down here, and the wires will be a little bit straighter. It'll go a little diagonal there, but yeah, I've seen them worse than that, so that'll be alright. So the only thing left to do at the moment is get this through the ceiling, which again I'll just drill with that big drill bit I've just been using. And then I'll run some conduit. I'll leave plenty in the loft. I don't know exactly how much, but I'm sure it'll be able to slip the wire down through one and into my conduit if it needs to be a lot further than what I run it. What I'll do is probably leave a couple of metres through the roof into the loft, and enough to get down bottom here and to the box. So I've just pushed the conduit through. As I said, it was coming straight down and then crossing over, but we've just been discussing other things, and obviously it'd be better if Ellie Rose had a heated towel rail as well in a bathroom, and the only places it can go is either on that wall, which is just a Tacholo and brick, so it needs cutting out to get the wire down and put in, or on this wall between the bath and the door frame, which there is just enough room for. So what I think I'm going to do is take the conduit in out of this bottom hole here, drill that bigger, and put the conduit for the towel rail down through this position, and then re-drill some more holes up here for a socket on the other side, and that'll give her a double socket on the bedroom and a cable for a heated towel rail in the bathroom when we get that sorted. So I've got my two conduits in ready for the wires, and the socket box down there. It's around about regulation height, so yeah, we should be alright with that. I've screwed that into the side, into that batten and into the top, so it's well secure. And obviously when I get the socket box on, that'll trap it even more, so it'll hold it, you know, really tight up to the plasterboard. I haven't put any cable down the conduit yet. It is more or less straight, so it should be an easy feed more or less. I know that looks like it's got a hook in the bottom, but it isn't. It's just up there out the way at the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to see what sort of wire we've got and how much we've got, because I don't want to cut it too short up at the top. I'm thinking of just leaving it until I talk to the lecky, see how much he wants up there, and then either leave it with no wire in, or leave him a load up there and just reel the one down for the socket. The one for the towel rail, I haven't fitted an outlet box yet. I don't know what sort of box it'll have on it, so I'm just leaving that as is. It might just be a wire into the wall. with a connection there. I don't know, I'll have to have a look and see what sort of heated radiator we can get. They are a little bit nearer the wall than what I anticipated, but yeah, there should be enough there to get a bend just to go down and through this wall. So the build has been today. We've gone with quite a lot of pipework, knocking holes through walls and such like. As you can see, quite a lot of the plumbing's in place. This wall's going to get built up to about 3 inches below the step at the far side. So all this pipe will be buried under concrete and what have you. So yeah. So I've been helping out today, just doing some of the labouring, running backwards and forwards and such like. Also been pushing some of these pipes through just to get them through to the loft. Because that's where the water tanks and things are going to be, and also the water feed from the from our house through the loft to the boiler and then across to this room, our bathroom, and Ellie Rosie's, what she's using as a bedroom at the moment, which will in future become a kitchen. So yeah, that piping staying as it is, it's just fallen over because there's nothing holding it at the other end, and just the pipes there just ready for cutting, joining, and ready for the drainage. So yeah, it's all going well so far. And these pipes go right up into the loft and ready where I put the holes through. The only thing is, because there was a bit of a bend on there, we couldn't quite get the pipes in, so we just had to take a little noggin out of there. Yeah, a little notch out of there, so yeah, it's just one of them. And we've also got another piece to put in. A piece of wood across there somewhere just to hold the brackets for the taps, so we'll be doing that later as well. And in the corner of Ellie Rosie's room, I've just drilled out 2 holes ready for the pipes coming down. They'll come down in the corner, go across the floor and into more or less the centre of the window, and then she'll have a unit here where the sink's going to go. Obviously a lot of this window wants tidying up and what have you before we put units in, but we'll sort that as we go.
So this is back to our kitchen, and as you can see in the corner they've been putting some water pipes down. The boiler will be moved up into the loft eventually, but they needed to test the water fittings in the Ellie Rosie's bathroom, make sure that they weren't leaking, so they've done that, and our sink will be going sort of underneath where the boiler is now, somewhere there the taps will go. They've had to take the shelves down in the far corner there. As you can see, the kitchen's in complete chaos. Hate it like that, but it is a means to an end, I guess. So just having to make do and mend. So we're just going through the Gardenia tunnel now. Is that right, Steve?
Yeah.
On our way to Castelo Branco. Very long tunnel is this one. Very, very misty. Just going through the second tunnel on our way to Castelo Branco, shopping for things for the bathrooms. Ellie Rose can't be with us today because she's working and dog sitting. I've got a rough idea of what she wants, so we're looking for taps for Ellie Rose's. Sorry, that was very bright coming out the tunnel. Taps for to go over a bath, toilets and a shower for our bathroom. That's the start of buying the fittings, etc. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that way, it's a little bit better, a little bit brighter. Very misty here, but it's going to get up to 20 degrees, so it's not that cool. I won't let the rain stop me from shopping. So we've arrived at Bricomarsh in Castelo Branco, and we're just going to go and have a look for some bathroom fittings, as we've already said. We'll try and do a bit of filming inside if we can, but as you know, shops are not too keen on it, so we're going to try and film discreetly from our phone. I'm looking for lighting as well, and I'm just thinking about 2 of these hung from the rafters in our bathroom. Yeah, it's given me something to think about. It's not what I actually came for, and it's not really the design I had in mind, but I think I like them. So let me know your thoughts about these in the comments below. I'm quite liking this shower. I like the square head, and it moves, tilts, and then it's got the hand one as well. So the lady's just gone to try and find the price for us.
You go.
So quite like this one for the bathroom floor. Sort of not too light and not too dark. I think this one might be a little bit too light, and it's, yeah, not too keen on that. I quite like this as an accent tile for our bathroom. That's £17.99 a square metre, so not all over the walls, just maybe in some pattern or other. So we're still in Intermarché. We've just stopped in their cafe for lunch. Got half a chicken, some fries, patata frittata and salad. So we're just going to enjoy that before we go on to our next shop. So we've had lunch and we've now arrived at Maxmat, still in Castelo Branco, and we'll have a look and see what they've got. Again, you know, we'll try and film if we can, but if we can't, we'll just have to take some pictures and maybe show you those. So I quite like the look of this first toilet and the second one. One's $139.99, the other's $149.99. But we'll have a look and see what Leroy's have got in as well. So in Maxmat I've just spotted these tiles for the bathroom floor. They're £10 a square metre, which I don't think is bad at all. I also like the one next to it.
They're £28 a square
metre. Trust Steve. And they're £28 a square metre, I'm being informed. And there's these also at Maxmat for Ellie Rose's bathroom. I'm thinking they're similar to the ones we saw in Maxmat.
No.
Oh, where was it?
Bricomarsh.
Oh, sorry, Bricomarsh.
We're in Maxmat now.
We're in Maxmat now, yeah. And they're £16.28 a box, but £9.99 a square metre. Yeah, so we'll show her those and see what she thinks. So we're now at Leroy's, Leroy Merlin's. I think this is our last shop, and then we'll make up our mind what we're buying. Look like they've got some nice tiles in bundles here on offer. I quite like one of them, which is that one, and I think Ellie Rose would like it as well. It's a pallet full, but We forgot to measure up for tiles before we came because we didn't really intend to be buying tiles just yet, so never mind. I quite like this one. The one on the end. So again, we've not measured up, so we're not buying tiles today, but it's nice. So I'm just looking at this bulb at the moment and thinking about 2 of those hung from the rafters in our bathroom. They're a bit cheaper than the one we saw in the other shop. They are £44 each. But I think I prefer the design of the other one. Anyway, gives us something to think about. So I've just spotted on this type of bulb, it looks like you can't put it in damp or wet areas. I was looking to see about the guarantee, but yeah, so that's probably going to be a no for the bathrooms. So we've just been looking at toilets and quite like that one, and we liked that one as well, but we've decided to get 2 of these. We've got one in stock and one we've put on order because they look really nice and easy to clean. We're going to take the 2 pipes with us, so we're ready to fit. The other one will be here on Thursday for us to collect, and we've got one on the trolley there. We've got 2 grey bedside rugs, and we've bought this for Alfie in front of the fire, because it's getting towards fire time now and he likes a nice comfy rug. We'll head to the checkout now and see you shortly. So in the end, Ellie Rose decided on this tap. So that's what we've got her from Max Mat. We've also ordered the square shower that we showed you earlier for our bathroom. That'll be here on Friday, along with the second toilet that we ordered. So we'll have to come back on Friday to collect those. But at least we've made a start on getting the things for the bathroom. So we're just on our way to Homer, on our way back to the farm, and just spotted all these bikes. They go all the way behind the tree to the, to the left, and wrap round on another balcony. There's just loads of them.
We're just back from Castelo, and as you can see, we brought back a toilet and some plumbing fittings for the toilet, also some taps. We have another toilet and a shower unit on order, which we need to go for on Friday. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye.